Evolution of distance education in Colombia. Correspondence education, 1830 to 900. This type of education was born in the late 19th and early 20th centuries after the development of printing and postal services. Some training programs proposed a written text that was sent by mail to students, thus pretending to reproduce a normal classroom in writing. From 1885 to 1900, the elites will have been illustrated through correspondence education. Radio schools in Colombia, 1947. It is only until 1947 that a plan of inclusion in education for Colombian peasants will be implemented. It was a radio school project that emerged under an organization called Popular Cultural Action, where it allowed more than 8 million peasants out of ignorance and marked the beginning of a cultural and educational revolution for the Colombian countryside. Multimedia teaching stage, 1960. It is the second generation that covers from 1960 to 1985. Multiple media and audiovisual resources were used for better learning such as audio cassettes, slides and video cassettes, etc. The plan called Popular Training 1967 will brought education to the less favored sectors by 1973. Distance education, 1973 to 1975. At the higher university level, distance education had arrived where it began in the mid-1970s. This first experience responded to the own initiative of universities, public and private, timidly supported by the government. Starting in 1973, 8 universities will have established distance education programs until their completion in 1975. Telematics education, 1980. The third generation that began in the 80s will be supported using computer and multimedia systems, audio teleconference, television and radio station. Colombians will be going through various forms of education for 200 years until 2024. Advances in telecommunication and the knowledge society. With technological advances, virtual education has been evolving. The multimedia language will be incorporated in addition to new devices for the creation of virtual classroom and two-way form of communication stored on an instructional service connected by the Internet. Conclusions. We are in a key moment. Never like today, we have been sources to varied and different ways of learning, possibilities in the work, possibilities in the school. Will Colombians have understood the importance of knowledge like base of generation of wealth? Will we be taking advantage of the opportunity of resources that belong us for develop our country?